Hello everybody, I am Lucas Stringer. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to use the Panasonic Omnimovie SVHS/VHS camcorder. So, I know you're thinking, Luca, this is so outdated. This is like in the 70s. Why are you doing this? A lot of people are inheriting these from their parents, their grandparents. I got mine from actually my grandparents. I have a strange affinity for vintage stuff. I have a grandfather clock, I have a typewriter, actually 2 typewriters, and multiple clocks. And this is a nice addition onto my vintage collection. So, this is a huge case. This is a movie camera, if you would say, home movie camera. It is a VHS camcorder, so you're going to need a VHS. I have the JVC VHS. So, you're going to open the case. I will say one thing. When everything is in there, including the instructions, it's a little hard to open because the clips are stuck. Then, this is what's in there. The instructions, operating instructions, table of contents. You're going to want to read this stuff. This is important stuff. Put that aside. The batteries do run out. I had to buy a whole new battery. It came with a Panasonic one, but it didn't work. Didn't last more than a few seconds. There's a remote trigger. I just used this like a week ago, so it's a little messed up. Not just the organization is. There's the charger and how to hook this up to a TV. I haven't figured out how to do. Actually, I have to do live streaming. The reason I said I haven't is because I've been trying for multiple weeks now, and I finally got it. It's nice. There's a power cord and the cord to hook it up to the VHS camcorder. I don't know what to call it, a VCR or VHS, because it's kind of both. Well, the VHS is the VHS tape, but the VCR is what reads it. This can read it and record. You can watch movies on here. Although mine, I think something's broken. It's only black and white. I think the color component on here is broken. There are some component cables. This audio jack. More cables. Another audio jack. Another audio jack. And again, another audio jack. And, yeah. And then, last but not least, we have the camera. Let's just slide that to the side. The camera itself is big. This is the viewfinder, as you would say. It has a little thing where you can take this back, clean it. You can look at it from far. Usually you'd put your eye up to this and put this whole thing on your shoulder. This is the lens cap. Usually keep that on to protect the lens. And to turn this thing on, you need to insert your battery first. And how you do that, there's a switch right here. You're going to slide that down and push, and the battery should come out. I got a new PowerStar 12.2 volt 0.3 Ah battery, 20 hour. It's lasted me a very long time. I love this thing. To insert this, you just slide it in. Make sure you slide in. There are arrows. Slide that in to power this whole thing on. There's power right there. And to actually insert your VHS tape in here, there's a stop and eject button. Make sure you get that out of the way. You press once for stop, twice for eject. Although if nothing is playing and you don't need to stop it, it'll just eject the tape. Then you insert your tape where the spools are facing inwards, not outwards, inwards. These are the innards of the electronics. Pretty cool. I want to take this apart, but I'm afraid I'll break something, so I'm not going to. Insert that in there. Then once you insert that, it's going to boot. So there are 3 settings on here. You can't see it, so there's camera record, There's camera edit. It's just fast forward, rewind, play. And then there is camera, what is that? Camera play / record. That is record, audio dubbing, pause, rewind, play, fast forward, and of course you always have the stop and eject button. You don't record from here. You record from here where your hand is going to be. This is the record button, the red thing right here. This is the zoom in and zoom out button. And then back here is the pause button. The pause button is, I've used it once or twice, but it's only for like doing illusion videos. I still haven't figured out how to get the VHS footage onto digital. I don't want to buy a $300 converter because I don't have that kind of money, but if you guys subscribe, I will be able to have that money and show you how to use the converter. And you're going to notice, this is the microphone by the way, you're going to notice there's a little knob right here. That adjusts the brightness of the viewfinder. And then on the side here, there are a bunch of controls. The first one is going to be fade. So you hold this to fade the video in or out. Focus, you should have really anything. Focus, light, the iris. You should all have those all on auto. The zoom, I love the zoom. It makes it look so vintage. Usually you don't want to zoom like this because, I don't know, you usually don't want to unless you're zooming in very fast. You usually use the knobs. There's a VHS shutter. There's a light, although the light is an add-on. And there's a self-timer, time-lapse. Yes, you can do time-lapse on this. SVHS, auto, open. And, yeah, there's also a date and time button. And a counter and record review. I don't use any of that stuff because you have to have a separate battery. It's like a coin cell battery. They're hard to find for the date and time. So this is, for instance, another microphone or the light. Usually used for the light, this jack. Back here, there are a bunch of cables and stuff. I'm going to turn that off. I don't really need that right now. This, for instance, you want the blanking now. The remote trigger, that's what it is. It's not really a remote, it's corded. But it's like 10 feet of cord, it's crazy. That's probably the longest cord I have in the, actually my whole house. So it's just one button on here, it's very simple. It's, a record and a pause. Press this. You put this into the remote section right on here. Plug that right in there. It looks like a 3.5mm jack for like audio, but it's not. And then when you turn that on, the red light to record, to pause. This needs to be a record. For instance, recording. I'm not going to record because I have news recorded on here. But yeah, that's the remote trigger for you. I haven't figured out what this is. I think this is just audio. Audio and video component cables. Audio out, video out. So you plug this into the port. This is always so hard. Struggle every time. Let's see right there. Is that gonna go in? No? Okay. That's just marvelous. There. It goes in like that. And you can take your component cables, connect the audio. Sadly, it doesn't have stereo. Audio and video, and then hook this up to your TV. Yes, you can use this with a red, white, and... my gosh! Red, white, and yellow. Thank you. Red, white, and yellow. You just connect to the yellow and the white. I'm just going to unplug that. And this is just like an extension cable for this. These at the bottoms. That is the tracking. Yes, you can use this for a VCR. If you do not have a VCR, I wouldn't recommend it though, because this only records in black and white and uses the VCR function, black and white. And This also has the SVHS function, which I do not know what that is. I believe it's a smaller version of the VHS tape. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the Panasonic Omnimovie camera for you. I hope you guys like this.